Hello everyone, now in this video I will explain you eccentricity of hyperbola and standard equation of hyperbola. These points are very important while solving numerical questions in competitive exam or in the board exam. So you understand it properly. So first you have to understand what is eccentricity. So you read this definition of eccentricity of hyperbola. Just like an ellipse, the eccentricity, this is also given in the ellipse. The same formula, ratio of E is equal to C upon A. Now I have explained you in the previous video what is C and what is A, that you can watch that video. So that ratio is called eccentricity of the hyperbola. Since C always greater than equal to A, the eccentricity is never less than 1. Because C always greater than equal to A, eccentricity is never less than 1. In term of the eccentricity, the foci are at the distance of AE from the center. So C, you can count C is equal to AE, means the distance of foci from center. Center means point O lies at origin. So this is called standard hyperbola. The center lies at origin. So this is the formula for eccentricity. Now standard equation of hyperbola we will count. Now here we will find now standard equation of hyperbola. It's very important you understand it properly. The equation of hyperbola is simplest if the center of the hyperbola is at origin. Suppose the center now lies at origin, mean intersection of x-axis and y-axis. So this is called standard hyperbola. The foci are on x-axis or y-axis. The two such possible orientation. These two possible orientation now given here. Now this is horizontal hyperbola, this is vertical hyperbola. Now see what is difference in both the orientation. Now here the vertex are a0 minus a0, foci are c0 minus c0. So equations become x square minus a square minus y square upon b square is equal to 1. This is the equation for this horizontal hyperbola. Now what is equation for this vertical hyperbola? If this orientation change, so that coordinates of points are same but they are just reverse. For example, vertex becomes 0a, so this vertex 0 minus a, because now x coordinates are 0. Same for foci 0 c and 0 minus c. So if this vertical hyperbola equation becomes now that x variable change y square upon a square minus x square upon b square is equal to 1. This is the equation for this vertical hyperbola. So you have to remember these both equations for this horizontal hyperbola, and if hyperbola is vertical, so you have to use this equation. So these two equations are very important. Now see how you will derive this any one of the equation of standard hyperbola. Now suppose in the previous video we have counted the differences of at any point on the hyperbola from two fixed point always equal to 2a. Suppose this is we have taken now horizontal hyperbola and this vertex, and suppose any one point P lies on this hyperbola, and suppose coordinates are P is xy. So the differences of two distances always equal to 2a. So first distance is pf1 and second distance is pf2. The difference is pf1 minus pf2, this is always equal to 2a. Now you have to count here distance pf1. What is pf1? This pf1 you can count by taking this triangle pf1 f2. So what is f1 f2? F1 f2 is always this x coordinate is x, so f2o is x and OF1 is c. So this total distance is x plus c, and this pf2 distance is y, because y is the coordinates. So you can use your Pythagoras theorem, square root of x plus c square plus y square. Now same you take pf2, so for distance pf2 you can use the same formula by taking the Pythagoras theorem and write down these distances. Now you have to put these distances in this formula. So pf1 is square root of x plus c square plus y square, and pf2 is square root of x minus c square plus y square is equal to 2a. Now solve this, transfer that this side and remove this square root by squaring both sides. So we can get this equation by squaring both sides. So as you will simplify this when you will simplify this whole equation, so finally you will get x upon a minus a upon square root of x minus c square plus y square. So squaring again to remove the square root and simplifying, we will finally we will get x square upon a square minus y square upon c square minus a square is equal to 1. As given in previous, that c square minus a square always equal to b square. So this is the standard equation you can derive by simplifying this equation. So you will get the standard equation of hyperbola x square upon a square minus y square upon b square is equal to 1. So this is the standard equation of this hyperbola you can derive. So hope you understood this standard equation, and this equation is very important for numerical exam. So you remember this properly and you can solve easily that all types of numericals. So thank you very much. See you in the next video for numerical questions. So don't forget to share and subscribe this channel. See you again. Thank you very much.